Hey guys, it's me, Eric, the Trainmaster 611 again, and welcome to another stream. Mm, Yep, I'm doing yep, it's been a while since I last did one, and what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's been a while since I last did a stream, and well, I'm bored, so um, I'm just resting after a long weekend, and I thought I would take this time to chat with my online friends. So let me just send the links to them. Sorry guys, it was just I was just trying to send the link to the others, see if they would like to come on board. Oh, and we got Daniel Wells on board, so let me invite him in.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Daniel, how's it going?
Pretty good. I just got a few renditions on DeviantArt to upload, but apart from that, everything's fine.
That's good. So, Daniel, I heard that today was what would have been the 97th birthday of Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Yeah.
Her son's coronation is in a few days.
Oh, King Charles. I heard of him.
Yep. And I'm glad that he's finally getting his chance to become the king, but I'm a little worried for him because he's in his 70s now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Right.
And I'm just hoping he'll live long enough to have his own jubilee.
Well, maybe. Well, hopefully, yeah. So, and also, I don't know who's going to become the new queen. Like, who's going to be his wife or a queen?
To be honest, that's the bit I don't know at the moment.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I'm a little bit. I couldn't help thinking to myself recently.
About what?
You know about what's been going on in Ukraine, right?
Oh, the war that's been going on there. Oh, yeah.
Well, people are starting to fear that Putin will eventually attack my country.
Wait, what?
But I don't know how true that is. It might be false.
Oh God, I hope this is not going to be another world war.
No, don't worry. My country doesn't want that either. I mean, I could, like I said, I could be wrong.
Oh. So I like that. So I saw that you really like my lines for Lincoln for the upcoming Transformers special.
Yeah, I'm still a bit delayed on getting the lines for it, but yeah.
I know other people are just doing their own things as of now.
Mm-hmm. But don't worry, I've still got plenty of time before it needs to be shown, because I've planned for it to be on Christmas Eve this year.
Oh, so this is gonna be like some kind of Christmas special. Like, for example, the one you did with Olivia Diaway and Christine, which was one of my favorite episodes on your channel. Originally that was gonna be uploaded for Halloween. From what I bet, it was planned to be a Halloween special, wasn't it?
Ooh, sort of, but it got delayed due to other things.
Oh yeah. So it eventually turned out being like a semi Christmas special, like
Um,
half Christmas, half regular.
you could say that, yeah. But yeah, I've got all my pictures for my Transformers special edited and
Oh yeah, I
everything.
saw these. Oh yeah, I saw you send some of the. I saw that you showed the others that on your birthday stream a couple weeks ago.
Uh huh. That's right. And there's a reason why I wanted to make a Transformers special because I was inspired by a few videos by the YouTube channel called TFI Creations.
TFI Creations. I don't
Hmm.
think I've ever heard of that channel before. I don't think I've heard of that channel before.
Well, let me give you a description of it. It's about some guy who makes videos of fan-made Transformers videos using Transformers toys.
Oh,
Some of them are made in my are sold in my country, and some of them actually are made from Japan. You still
now,
there?
yeah, yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, sorry, you just went quiet all of a sudden.
Oh, maybe my screen might have, maybe the sound might have cut out. So, anyways, like I was saying, I was hoping you would. I was going to wait until you finished what you were talking about. Then I'm going to add him in. In fact, I'm going to add him in now.
Add who?
Hey,
Wolf.
Daniel.
Oh, hey, Wolf.
Hey, Wolf, what's up?
Good. But did you get the warning what's going on about on the 23rd?
What's going on the 23rd?
Didn't you hear about this emergency alerts thing?
Oh yeah, I think I've seen some of them on the chat, but I haven't been. But I've just mainly been busy with my other things. Like
Yeah.
I don't. I've been really attending these chats because I've been
Yeah, well, Wolf and I were thinking that it might be best to turn the emergency alerts off on your phone until the 25th of April.
Yeah, I've been could be hearing that there could be scams that about they're using that test for a scam or something. According
Yeah.
to the Independent and Edinburgh Times. But it's better safe than sorry.
yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah.
But
Oh
yeah,
hey guys, you know, last weekend was the anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic.
I know. In fact, I actually went on the 15th of April last week. I went and saw a musical based on the story.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Oh, and was it based on the a real story or was it based on the 1997 movie?
It's based on the real story, but from what I've heard, some of the costumes used on the show were actually from that movie.
Oh, I forgot to mention something. I'm still playing that game, Breath of the Wild.
Uh-huh.
I only had like days.
Sorry, my sound cut off for a second. Anyways, I couldn't hear where you were. I was. So, anyways, like I was saying, did you know that I dressed up as the Titanic's captain, E.J. Smith, in 2014?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I see. What I did was that I got a white Starliner's outfit, a cap, and a beard to actually look like him himself.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, did you know that several YouTubers have created the Titanic sinking out of Legos?
Yeah, I remember I used to watch some of those back when I was at school.
In fact, one of the best ones I think that's done it was by this YouTuber called Cropper Studios, and he made a stop motion 40-minute movie of the Titanic sinking. It came out. They started production in 2017 and they ended in 2018. In fact, the entire movie is out on YouTube. We can. You guys want to watch it later if you have time, if you're interested?
I don't know. Well, let us think about it for now.
Okay, like I said, it's only 40 minutes long.
Okay. Speaking of Titanic, I actually have seen something interesting that you're interested. I've seen a full video of Titanic sinking in her real time, computer animated,
Oh yeah, I've seen those too.
showing. I think the sinking was 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Daniel, what do you think of the new character last night?
What new character?
That new character, the two new characters, like, on.
Oh, right. Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec. Also, today's been very busy at work lately. My job.
Yeah. And also, Daniel, you saw
Mhm.
the new that trailer for that new Zelda game?
Not yet. I would have done, but I'm currently being a bit held up.
I think I sent it to you some time ago. If I
Is your... I hope you don't mind me saying, Eric, is your sound cutting out again?
don't know.
Eric?
Eric,
I think he might be having a bit of trouble.
I mean, he doesn't have like
Give him a minute.
I know.
Hey guys, I'm back. As you have guessed, the system just stopped working.
Oh.
And just when I thought I had, and it's just great because just when I thought I had my internet back and working again, this one thing happened again.
I usually get that feeling sometimes, Eric.
Yeah. Well, it happens to me when I had my internet. It just had a funny moment some time ago.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's already fixed. It's already dealt with.
oh, yeah.
Trying to fix it.
Hmm.
Did you? Did you get the link?
What
the
link?
The video in the private chat of the game I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, I'll look at it later on. I just want to upload some deviations quickly. If Pepper will let me.
Oh, by the way, there's 3 characters. What do you think the third one?
Hang on a minute. Wolf Pepper's being annoying. He won't get out of my way.
Just put him down or hold him.
I tried that. He'll just jump back up. Wait, hang on a minute. Oh.
What's wrong?
I'm getting a bit concerned for Egg because he seems to be having connection issues.
Or it could be maybe that or just a one.
Hey, I don't know. I hope he doesn't get too upset by this.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right, guys, I'm back.
Is it still having a bit of... I hope you don't... Eric, I hope you don't mind me asking, is your thing still having a bit of a problem?
Unfortunately, yes. Because so right now I'm switching over to my phone.
Oh, you're switching over to your phone?
Yeah, that way I can easily. That means I can do it without any interruptions.
Fair enough.
Oh, and I also muted the sound on my computer so that way you guys won't be able to hear both sounds coming off at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But either way, yeah, by the way, Wolf, we were just discussing my inspiration for my upcoming Transformers special.
And speaking of, what do you think of the new Lupomorphin character?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
I know he's supposed to be my male counterpart to him. It's a Solus Prime. Right?
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna take a look at this new video thing. Hold on. Oh, I see in the private chat.
Oh, just don't. You're not sharing. Just it's the new Zelda game, which I am very looking forward.
Oh, there's a new game coming out. Oh.
It's okay. I'm in a bit of a similar position to Wolf because I've got a new Transformers movie that I'm looking forward to seeing.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, Tom. Oh, Rise of Beasts.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm still going to be on my computer in case anyone else wants to join
Fair enough.
because I don't think I can add them on with my phone.
Okay.
Hmm. That's understandable. Okay, just one more deviation, and then that'll be that.
Okay. So,
So I will say, Daniel, I really like a lot of your deviations. If I had to choose some of my personal favorites, it would be the one with DOA with her eyes stinging red after Christine shone her lights at her. Olivia and DOA after their situation with Christine, and also a bunch of others, including um uh like for
Hmm.
example some of your personas, Olivia's personas, Wolf's personas, and Dustrin's personas,
Yeah.
even
Speaking
mine
of
too.
speaking of which, I'm actually. It's going to take a while to do it, but I'm actually planning on making a Tales of British Railways movie.
Oh, really?
Yep. With a couple of villains. It, the problem I'm figuring out how the plot will go.
Daniel, I think your sound was kind of cutting out a bit.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but we can understand what you were saying, so you're fine.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm currently trying to figure out the plot of my movie, so
oh,
I've decided to try making a script.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
But
hey, there
it's
was one more thing I forgot to mention. Speaking of the year 1912, one of my relatives was actually alive during that time.
hmm,
He
that's a
was
thing.
my he was my great grandpa. His name was he was my great grandfather. His name was Chester Rogowski,
That's cool.
and
And
he was
speaking,
and he was my grandmother's father, and he was born in 1911, 112 years ago. Although and he was still alive when I was born, although I was only 1 year old when he died in 2002 at the age of 91.
speaking of ancestors, my great grandfather, my dad's side, he was actually a survivor of the HMHS Britannic
Oh, Britannic, that was the hospital ship. I remember that.
and Titanic's sister. And
Yeah,
did you get what
along
I
with
just?
Olympic.
So as I said, my great grandfather was a survivor.
Oh yeah, that's right. What was his name? Out of curiosity.
Uh, I can't really remember because I didn't really know him that well.
Oh,
But I was told he actually wanted. He would have been on the Titanic as well, but he didn't get the chance. But if he had been on Titanic, I probably wouldn't be here by now.
yeah. Well, maybe. Well, although there were some male survivors. And also speaking of my family members, can I actually tell you a fun trivia? Do you know what my middle name is?
Which is
Thomas.
oh,
And not to mention, but it's getting even funnier. Do you know what my grandfather John's middle name is?
what?
what?
Edward.
Oh,
John Edward Alessandra.
oh.
And guess what? I think you know what reference I'm getting those names from.
The Railway series.
Well, not just the Railway series, but Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Uh, Daniel,
Yeah.
are you watching the trailer?
I'm a little held up.
Let's see.
Hang on.
What
I'm
what
getting it.
trailer?
The one that
The-
he's showing in the private chat.
It's only about 3 minutes and 54 seconds.
Oh, it's that game you were talking about. Oh, I get it now.
But I was saying that I was trying to make thinking of a character inspired by that mysterious character, the one who looks to have like a has a face of like a almost a goat, but nose of a rabbit with and also ears.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a female counterpart. It possibly for, my two like anthropomorphic Zelda character that are from Hyrule,
Mm.
Rikurina and Zeldan, Prince Zeldan.
Mm.
And I'm trying to think. I know we had Yanador from. I was thinking a she has a grandmother who's also has that name, but possibly something like that, but been
Hmm,
sealed away.
yeah.
Oh, guys, I want to tell you something. My birthday's going to be coming up in 2 months.
Oh.
I'm going to be 22.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe I've been around for this long.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've also been thinking of making a little update in my planned Halloween special as well.
Oh, you're talking about the Halloween special thing? You're talking about the This Is Halloween music video that you planned to do yesterday, but unfortunately didn't get the chance?
No.
Actually, no. It's still in a list of ideas, but my idea is actually a little Halloween episode based on the Half engine.
The Half Engine?
By
You don't,
NCO
you,
Pictures or
you don't know.
Inspire.
You don't know, Eric.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The Half engine is a story about an engine that was given half face and half
Of a
smoke box
smoke
door.
box door. It's because she had it a building error, or in the
Oh,
story.
is it kind of like what happened with Henry when he was built as an experimental engine?
Well, it's hard. I think it might be a best if you saw it for yourself.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey,
Hang on, I'm gonna find you a link and send it to you in your group. Yeah,
There's
I mean your chat.
okay.
there's either the narrow gauge version or one by Bogey Boy.
Oh, oh, hey, I'm speaking of Henry. Can I actually tell you an interesting fact about Henry in the Railway series?
What's that?
Well, originally the creator of the Railway series, Wilbert Audrey, he really didn't like Henry. Now, the reason why was because it was not just because of the way he was built, but however,
Yeah,
when the illustrator where C. Reginald Dalby illustrated him several times, he was actually really inconsistent with him, and even in one of his illustrations when he was painted blue, a lot of people mistook him for Gordon because he was wearing he had square buffers.
Mm,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And also, I've also been thinking, Eric. You remember when you said I sometimes kept using some of the same music from time and time again?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay for the most part, but I just feel like it just doesn't add that much energy to it.
No, it's because most of Kevin MacLeod's music is non-copyright. So I got to thinking and went to looking on YouTube to see if I can find some non-copyright music.
Now, I mean, you can use the same things, but just like in a different pitch. That way, you can add, like, for example, like when the scene when DOA, not DOA, when Christine crashed. I feel like it could have been better if you would have used the music from Thomas Percy and the Dragon. Remember that part when Thomas scared Percy with the Chinese dragon?
Yeah, I suppose, but like I said, I'm trying to avoid getting copyright claims now.
No. It's fine. No worries, and it's okay. It's fine. It's
Like
fine.
I said, I found a channel on YouTube that does non-copyright music.
Oh, if you've seen in some of my other videos, I also use non-copyright music, and also Olivia was telling me that the reason why she hasn't been uploading that much content was because she was actually being a little bit worried about getting potential copyrights. So, and I actually found out that she has to have a license for that. But I told her that in order until that problem is resolved, I was thinking that the best way she could use it would probably be to use either YouTube music that is non-copyright or iMovie music.
Well, yeah, I found a channel that is non-copyright music called Breaking Copyright Royalty.
Breaking copyright royalty, huh?
Yeah, hang on. And according to this, it's got over 517,000 subscribers,
Whoa, dang!
which means it must be popular with its non-copyright music. And he says you could use any of those theme tunes as long as you give the credit that's required in its description.
Definitely, I always do that. Oh,
And you can use it for anything like a video, trailer, etc.,
oh,
or even a
So-
documentary.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, anyways, like I was saying about Henry, now the reason, so with all those illustration errors with him, Wilbert actually considered writing off Henry out of the series. But however, after writing Troublesome Engines, which was the 5th book, he started receiving letters from children asking their concern for Henry, expressing their
I'll be
concern
right
for Henry,
back.
how he was going to be doing, and how was his health doing, if he was going to be feeling better. So therefore, Audrey decided to give Henry a special call to make him feel better. Now, the reason why he was in for his flying kipper accent, and the reason why Audrey's the desire to rebuild Henry was because that into an LMS Black 5 was that the illustrators would be more consistent with his design when illustrating him.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes
If you want
sense.
to if you want more information, you can look up on the Thomas the Tank Engine wiki and go to Henry the Green Engine book, and they'll explain you why.
I guess. But yeah. Oh, speaking of the King's coronation, I've been packing special restaurant tea bag boxes at work.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I wanted to ask, where do you work at?
I work in a small warehouse in a place called Enham Trust.
Trust, huh?
Hang on. Let me type it in the chat how it's private chat. Enham Trust.
Got it.
And it's in a little small village called Enham Alamein.
Is it near where you live?
Oh yeah, Enham Alamain's next door to Andover. It's only a short drive away. And I work in the warehouse bit called 3PL, where I pack tea bags for a famous company called Fortnum and Mason.
How many days do you work and how many hours?
Let me think. Usually I work Monday to Thursday, 8 till 4, and Friday, 8 till 1. But at the moment, on Monday to Thursday, I'm currently working 8 till 5 due to the extra workload. And the reason why is due to the King's upcoming coronation.
Oh, how long have you been working there for?
Let me think for a minute. I think it was in late September 2016.
Oh, so you were working for more than 6 years.
I guess you can say that. But yeah, we're packing these restaurant boxes still for the same company, Fortnum and Mason, but there's one little decoration added to it.
Ooh, what kind of decoration is it?
Well, on the lid inside the box, it says to celebrate the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III, 2023.
Ooh, wonderful.
The one thing that I'm interested in is how much one of those boxes is going to cost.
Huh.
And one of them said because it was probably for the King's coronation, they guessed it will probably be about, I don't know, over 200 quid.
How much in US money is that?
To be honest, I don't even know.
How do you spell Quinn or whatever it was you said?
Hang on, let me type in
Private chat.
Yeah. See if that'll help.
Oh, 200 pounds. I got it.
Quid is another word for it. Quid.
That's over $248,000. That's over $248 in US money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, speaking of which, it's also going to be almost 1 year since I started work at that pizza place I've been working at for. It's near Saddleback Lanes, near my hometown. It's called OC Pizza, and I've been working there for almost 1 year. In fact, that place was still new when I first started working there. It came out in, I think, September 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been there for around a year and a half.
Hmm.
You mean $248.54?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh, did you see that the Steam Railway series new episode?
Which YouTuber?
Trying to remember. You remember that Alice and the Grumpy? Oh, Tank Engine 97.
Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't he the guy who voiced Thomas in Kane Fan 701's Ghost Train movies?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Actually, yes, Wolf, I have seen that episode. I've never seen Dom so ticked off one time.
Yeah. Wait, did you subscribe the YouTuber?
What, Tank Engine 97?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Why?
Oh, because I just did.
But yeah, let's talk about some other projects. So, yeah,
Alright.
back to my discussion about when my inspiration from TFI Creations. Some of my Transformers special is sort of inspired by some scenes I saw in one of his videos called Transformers Interstellar,
Hmm.
and it's over an hour long, and the ending of it actually made me cry.
Oh well. I actually rather you tell me what happened because because to quote Ralph from Big Bang Theory, with spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
Uh, but if you want to know why it made me cry, I think you'd have to see it for yourself. But it is over an hour long, and I don't know if it's really your thing.
Oh, it's fine.
But if it's like I said, I'm not forcing anyone to watch it.
I know.
Oh, I was watching. Did you that the one on the Grumpy Pet? Did you base that car off by Mr. Hendrick?
Which one are you?
Nathaniel Daniel.
Oh,
Sort of.
I think it's that Stingray.
Uh, oh, the Stingray Corvette.
Yeah.
what's the Stingray Corvette?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
What?
It's a type of car.
Oh, which country is it manufactured in?
I think it's in the USA.
Oh, that's my home country. And also Wolf's as well.
Hmm.
So I don't think I've ever heard of kind of that car. What year were those cars were manufactured? I can't really remember.
I can't remember when exactly, but I think it might have been somewhere in the 60s or 50s. I don't know.
Oh, speaking, I was talking about. You remember one of the Top Gear guys? I had a. You heard, Jeremy Clarkson, James.
Oh
May,
yeah, I was gonna ask if it was Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May. I kind of had a dream that I actually met in some kind of grocery store or something, and I was showing them their drawings of their female counterparts. That It was kind of weird. I don't know how maybe I've been watching too much of the Top Gear / Grand Tour videos compilation. Do you ever have dreams like that when you meet Dan? You ever had dreams like that when you met
Met who?
like famous celebrities, like when I was mentioning like John Richard
Well-
Hammond, James May, and Jeremy Clarkson?
Well, not really.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met any real celebrities. Although there was one celebrity who I was hoping I was going to meet, but unfortunately never got to. His name was Kirk Douglas.
Oh, I know of. I've seen some of his films.
Oh yeah. Kirk
This-
Douglas was one of my favorite actors of all time. In fact, he lived to be 103 years old.
Yeah, I remember him. And in fact, I remember one time he was actually in a film with one of my grandmother's favorite actors, John Wayne.
I think I've heard of John Wayne. In fact, in Orange County, we have an airport called John Wayne Airport.
Yeah, before my granny died, he was one of her favorite actors, and
Oh.
he mostly did Western films.
Oh, you mean like films that took place in the West Coast?
No, the Wild West.
Oh, Wild West. Oh, I get it.
You know, like cowboy things.
Oh, yeah, I see where you're going at. I see where you're going at.
Mm.
So, also, if I would have to meet any other real celebrities, I think it would have to be like Matthew Broderick, Jason Marsden, Nev Campbell, Owen Wilson, Larry the Cable Guy, Johnny Galecki, Jim Parsons, Simon Helberg, Tom Wolpat, John Schneider, and Catherine Bach.
Hmm. Hang on a minute. Matthew Broderick. Wasn't he the guy who voiced Simba in The Lion King?
You got that right.
I thought so.
Yep.
There is one actor I probably would like to see.
Who's that?
Have you guys heard of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh,
Oh,
yes, I
yeah.
have. He was California's governor one time.
Yeah, I know that bit. I've seen a few of his movies.
Oh yeah,
Um,
like
um,
Terminator.
yeah, there's the Terminator. Hang on, let me think. What else was he in? Um, what else was he in? Have you heard of this film called Total Recall?
I think I might have, but I don't think I've seen it.
I have. It's a sci-fi film where Arnold plays as this guy who used to be a bad guy but lost his memory and ended up becoming the good guy.
Oh.
It's
I heard. It's
and
in
you know
by
what else? And there's something else. It takes place in the future on planet Mars.
Oh.
And you know what the most interesting thing about that film is?
What's that?
In the film, Mars has actually got its own city and hotel resort.
Really?
Yep, but there's just one catch to it.
And what's the catch?
You cannot leave the facility, otherwise you die to Mars's atmosphere.
Oh no.
And
Yeah,
trust me,
'cause-
the way you die on Mars is very gruesome.
Bum bum bum.
And I know this might give away spoilers, but it's just to give you guys a bit of a warning. When someone gets outside into Mars's atmosphere, the victim dies, and disgustingly, it makes their eyes rip out.
Oh god, that is disgusting.
I know, and I'll be honest with you, when I saw that scene, I almost vomited.
I wouldn't even blame you. I probably would have done the same thing.
And
I actually did vomit while watching a gruesome video before, and this was when I was at college, and we were meant to do reviews on films and episodes of TV shows, and the one I actually vomited at in college was episode 2 of season 1 of The Walking Dead.
oh yeah.
You know, that thing that's about zombies and everything.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that. I don't know what zombies are like.
And in that, the episode was called Guts. And after watching it, I think I now know why. Do you know what they did that made me vomit?
What was that?
Well, I covered my eyes so I didn't see it, but as I heard it, it made my stomach churn.
Oh,
2 survivors were meant to go out and get a vehicle so they could escape the city full of zombies. But in order to do that, they had to disguise themselves as zombies from the others.
and let me guess, that didn't go out that well. That didn't work out.
Well, it worked out at first until it started raining on them.
Oh yeah.
But let me explain. They had to kill a zombie and bring it in, and I covered my eyes for this bit, but they smashed it up into pits.
Oh god.
I covered my eyes so I didn't have to see it, but I couldn't. I heard it, and it was enough to make me feel sick. So the teacher let us take a break, and we walked out to get some water, but I just had to rush to the loo and vomit.
Oh yeah. I definitely tell. I'm glad the teacher let you out. Phew.
Yeah,
And Daniel,
I just couldn't bring myself to watch that.
yeah,
I
Daniel.
don't blame
There is-
you.
hang on a minute, Will. But there is one zombie movie series that I can tolerate.
What's that?
The Resident Evil films.
Hmm. So you're saying that scene from Zombies was the only scene that scared the crap out of you?
Well, not scared me, made me feel sick.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, I bet.
But it's all fresh away from my mind now.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, considering the fact that The Walking Dead isn't really my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel,
Mm-hmm.
it was also written by Gary Goldman.
Who?
Gary Goldman.
Gary Goldman.
No, what was?
He was one of the screenwriters, including Big Trouble in Little China and Total Recall.
Hmm.
But I heard there was a lawsuit between him and Disney because it's the one with the movie with the animals. The one you had, yeah,
Zootropolis?
Zootropolis, or it's saying that that Disney is making a comic for it said here go for filed a copyright infringe lawsuit against Disney over the film Zootopia. According to the suit, Goldman pitched a concept to Disney for a live-action film title called Looney, centered around an animation creation of a TV cartoon called Zootopia. Golden twice pitched the concept for featuring the same title in 2000 and 2009. Disney began pre-production on the film Zootopia. But there was two called, there was Savage Seas, Savage Cities. It's gonna be, but they kind of, and the island of Doctor Meow. Those are a term never had previously appeared in Disney's creative work. In 2013, Disney's film centered around on a theme that the lawsuit alleged to be similar to Goldman's initial pitch. Hey, listen, depicting a society of animals who could, quote unquote, pursue their dreams no matter their species. Goldman's lawsuits alleged the company that had reproduced the name, theme, settings, and character tropes offered in the pitch. Goldman also failed graphics. Let's just listen. It's just so much time. Right? Also failed the graphics of the concept work of the characters claims to be been approached by Disney's character portrayals, including Nick Wilde, Flash, Chief Boga, and Judy Hopps, appearing in Goldman's pitch as a squirrel model after his wife Judith. But the U.S. District Judge Michael W. Fitzgerald dismissed the infringement claims on November 8, 2017, as stated in the final review. Goldman's effort to make the plots of Looney and Zootopia seem similar was strained. All purported similarities between the two works here were themes, not plot points or sequence of events. They are too general to be protected by copyright law. Goldman appeals to the U.S. appeals for the Ninth Circuit, where it affirmed that the lower court's dismissal, finding that in brackets the Walt Disney Company might have copied the idea of a zoo utopia, but their expression of that idea bears almost no resemblance to the plaintiff's expression. So
I suppose you make a good point there, but
his is
it's okay. We understand now.
Yeah, but hearing we're going to have a sequel to Zootopia. We've seen Zootopia Plus.
Oh, you guys are talking about Zootopia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing they're going to be a sequel one.
Oh, they're making a sequel?
What I've heard.
Oh.
I've been hearing rumors about that too.
Oh.
And I've heard there's going to be there's going to be an attraction in Shanghai.
In Shanghai, where's that?
It's in
China.
China, we think. Yeah.
Oh.
We don't know what day. I know the year is going to be released, but I don't know what day and month will be it will open.
Oh.
But looking so far so good.
Well, that's good.
Right. Yeah.
Hey guys, I wanted to ask you a question. I wanted to ask you this before, but I'm sure some of you have heard of this series called The Lion Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. You heard that.
I want to ask out of you two, who is your favorite character in the entire series? I'll start with you, Daniel.
Well, I know it's a Lion King spin-off that takes place between the first and second films, but I'm gonna stick with the original characters, Simba and Nala.
Oh,
I like Jasiri and Janja for some reason.
Oh, what about the others like Kion, Fuli, Bunga, Ono, and Beshi?
Those those guys, yeah.
Oh yeah. I want to ask, I know you don't watch The Lion Guard that much, but if you have if you can name a few episodes that you have seen, which ones would they be? Just name a few if you can.
Could you repeat the question again? I lost track.
Oh, sorry. So anyways, like I was saying, I know you don't watch The Lion Guard that much, but if you can list some episodes that you've watched, which ones have you seen?
I haven't seen them full, but I have seen a few clips.
Oh, well, let me tell you some of my favorites. They include The Trail to Adugu, Ono's Idol. Two of my favorites are season 1's The Trail to Adugu and Ono's Idol.
Oh. Hold on a minute. CJ says, what am I saying?
Ash.
I meant,
Stupid
me,
he's not
stupid
cheating
me.
anymore. It's Ash.
I meant to say, Ash says he's going to a Comic-Con next month, and he says he might meet one of his favorite actors.
Oh, wait. I sent the link too, but why doesn't he come on board?
I think it's because he's got work.
Oh.
Yeah, but he says he's might meet one of his favorite actors, but I don't know who.
Oh, hey, even though Daniel, since you can tell that's gonna be evening in your area pretty soon, I'm gonna see if I can send Olivia to come on board for a bit since you got like a limited amount of time left before you go off.
Yeah, that is true. Because
I'm gonna try and send her a link to see if she can come on board for a little bit if she wants.
okay.
But from what I've heard, she might be a bit busy because from what I've heard on the chat, she's got a midterm coming up in college, but she might be able to join for a bit because, like I told her, it's nice if she's got a lot of stuff on her hands. It's nice to just take some time off from that for a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over to my computer and then I'm gonna send the message to Olivia and then I'm gonna come back to my phone.
Okay. Pepper, do you mind?
Oh, is the rascal back?
Yeah, but he's not nudging my computer. He's laying right next to me, but he's taking his claws into me.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Pepper, what are you doing with your owner?
Well, why is there two
I think it's because he's on his computer trying to send the link.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna send her the link if I can.
While we're waiting, Ash just told me who his favorite actor he might see at the Comic-Con.
Who's that?
Have you guys ever heard of Christopher Lloyd?
Oh yes, I have.
Yeah.
He's the one who played Emmett Brown
Brown.
in Back to the Future.
And also, I think let me see. I saw Christopher Lloyd play one of my favorite Martian.
Who was that?
He was here. He played a character in my favorite Martian as the Martian, or
Martian
no,
from what?
it's the Disney version based on a TV show. Yeah,
sorry,
Uncle Martin, or the Martian.
Oh, I haven't seen any of that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but it's based on the 1960s television series of the same name.
Hmm.
All right, just send her the link. I'm going to switch over to my phone. Or I'm actually. What?
Oh, I was gonna sound down here. You heard of a gyroplane?
I've heard of him, but
No, I'm sure you heard of an auto gyro.
I've heard of it, but I don't know about it that much.
It's like a half when almost like it's like a half plane, half helicopter, just or a plane helicopter hybrid.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of adding comedy into my channel, like making a short, like when I did with Max and Billy, but this time
yeah.
But I'm thinking of a funny idea where an engine, I don't know who yet, comes up trying to, it's just for fun, this video. He goes up to one of the other engines wanting to buy something, and when he asks the price the engine's selling, goes, it costs $400,000.
What?
Huh.
Or should I say £400,000 to be exact?
Okay.
Oh boy, that would be
in
too
the
much.
UK.
So so I'm on my computer right now, but in case the thing happens again, I'm just going to use my phone in case it happens again.
Okay.
Oh, so I told Olivia if she can join, I sent her the link if she wants, and if she's unable to do so because of other stuff, then I told her then that's okay.
Okay.
But I'll tell you said hello. Oh, and also since we're got time, a little bit, is it okay if I can show you a clip from the Lego Titanic film that I wanted to show you?
Well, if it doesn't give us copyright content, it should be fine.
Or you know what? Maybe how about I send the links for the videos in the private chat for you to watch later?
You could do probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Trying to. So yes, I have some class. Some of the actors from the classic days are all dead now, but I like to watch some of their old classic films, and I've got a whole collection of two very old classic comedy actors that I like.
And which are?
Have you guys ever heard of Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy?
Yeah, I think
I don't think I have.
Like you
Well,
told me about.
in the early days of the 20th century, from the 20s, they started off. They were a
You
duo
put in the
and
public chat instead of
known,
the.
they were known as the world's greatest comedy team.
Oh.
It's hard to explain. You'll have to research them later.
Oh.
What were you saying, Wolf?
I was telling Eric, you put it in the
Oh yeah, I put in the
Public
links
chat.
for the. I put in the links for the videos, links for the videos in the private chat for you two guys to watch later if you can.
Actually, you put it in the public chat instead of the. You put it in the.
Ugh, bugger. Ugh.
It's okay, Eric. Mistakes happen.
It's all right. Yeah.
All right, let me try this again. I'll do this one more time.
Okay. Ah, I see it now. Oh.
Oh.
Hang on.
What is it?
Wait, hang on. Actually, Eric, I have actually seen that video.
Wait, you've seen these videos already?
Yeah, I just didn't know which ones you meant at the time.
Oh yeah. So what happened was that when they were making this Lego movie of Titanic, they actually wanted to do an updated one. Now, originally they did it, and the original top times they did that, they weren't that really creative that much and didn't use up to represent any high standards. So therefore, they made an updated version, and this is actually a much better one than the original ones were. In fact, they actually used a regular ship model made out of plastic, and they actually had it float on real water.
Yeah, I noticed they did that in some Lego Titanic films.
Oh yeah, and also not to mention they actually use it in a tank containing over 100 gallons of water, and also they actually, if you want to know how the ship actually moved, well, it might be a little bit strange, but it was on a platform with wheels. So that way it could make the ships, it could create the ship's natural movement like in real life.
Yeah, I guess sometimes they like to try and make their videos as realistic as they can.
Definitely.
Because I've seen a couple of stop motion videos where they add realistic special effects to like action figures and so on to make them look like they're destroying parts of a house or a rock outside or something.
And also I want to tell you guys something. Have you been watching a lot of my videos that I've been posting on YouTube recently?
I've been a little busy at the moment, but why do you ask?
I was just wondering because I also made a list of top of my personal favorite Metrolink locomotives and Amtrak locomotives on YouTube. I made a list, and also recently I was in Los Angeles and I saw one of the classic old Metrolink locomotives. It's right here.
Okay. Oh, where'd he go?
Sorry,
what happened there, Eric?
Oh darn it! I accidentally pressed the mute button and it took me out. So, anyways.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I was intending to press the start cam button, but unfortunately it didn't allow me to.
Maybe that's what it is. It's okay.
Hey, tell you what, how about I go onto my YouTube channel itself, and I'll show you what I saw.
Okay. Well, while you're at it, I'm also thinking of doing something similar to what people do on YouTube, like doing videos of their recorded journeys, like on ships, trains, or planes.
All right. All right. I think I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
Oh. Ugh. Okay, for some reason it's not allowing me to do that. Screen sharing is. Hold on, let me.
Well, later on after the stream.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I got it.
Wait, I think you had it that time.
Oh, there we go. So here it is right here. This is one of the classic old Metrolink locomotives.
Oh.
This is F59PH locomotive number 852. Now, this is one of the old F59 class locomotives that was built by Metrolink in the early 90s. However, when the newer F125 locomotives came around because of there were more reliability, these locomotives were unfortunately taken out of service. But however, 852 and along with 6 other Metrolink locomotives of the F59PH class were upgraded to meet Environmental Protection Agency's Tier 2 locomotive emission standards.
I see. I gotta say, that's a very tall diesel.
Oh yeah, this locomotive is like 58 feet long, 15 feet high, and 18 feet wide, and weighs 130 tons.
How much would one of them be worth?
Well, no. In tons, that's the weight. That would be 260,000 pounds.
Oh.
This locomotive can go up to a top speed of 80 miles an hour and has a power output of 3,200 horsepower. And also, if you notice right there, there's a sticker that says "powered by renewable fuel." This is because of the more modern fuel that Metrolink's been given on all of its locomotives. Now, the reason why these locomotives are still upgraded was because when the old Metrolink locomotives were taken out of service, all of them had their prime movers or diesel locomotives removed and broken up. That was a requirement made by a California-based grant when purchasing the new locomotives. However, the reason, if you're wondering why they were brought back, was because Metrolink had recently been having problems with their F125s and MP36 locomotives. So therefore, because of the shortage, 852 and along with 3 other Metrolink F59s, 856, 868, and 873 were brought back into service temporarily. I saw this in Los Angeles last weekend, and this is one of my favorite F59 locomotives.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. By the way, my mum keeps talking to me about my YouTube channel, and she says I should get my channel monetized.
What does that mean by that? What does she mean by that?
Well, you might find this hard to believe.
Oh yeah, like you make your
Hang on,
videos and make money from it. Isn't that?
If you monetized your channel, you can get money with it with the amount of people who watch your videos.
Hey, actually, I get where you're going at now. In fact, one of my neighbors, when I told him about when I got like 5,000 views on my channel, I could probably on a video on my channel, I could probably get like over like around money for it, like for monetized. That's what one of my friends' relatives told one of my.
But in order to monetize your channel, you have to have enough subscribers for it.
Yeah.
Well, right now I got more than 300.
Oh, that's good. That's a thing. I haven't even checked my subscribers yet. Let me
Well,
check.
as far as I can tell, it's probably you got about like around 2,000, more than 2,000.
Hang on, I'm checking now. Oh God,
What?
I'm checking my subscribers. I've got over 2,700 now.
Whoa, that's impressive.
It might be. Also, I'm thinking of changing the picture on the top of my channel at some point, but I don't know what to.
Oh, well,
Technically,
actually,
updating it, you see.
Maybe
yeah,
updating with the Furry Railway logo.
I don't know if maybe,
Well-
but I don't know if
Well, honestly, I think your logo, your profile looks fine.
no, I know, but I think I'd like to update it because don't forget, Jessica is now a tank engine now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I get where you're going at. Although one thing that was a bit confusing was because in Furry Railway Tales in the first episode, we actually showed that Jessica was was a tank engine, and I thought, how could that be? And then when I saw Olivia to the Rescue, it all made sense now. So that's why I felt like Olivia to the Rescue should have been uploaded first before.
Well, yeah,
before we
I
released
know,
this.
but I was a bit delayed on that. But yeah, now you know how Jessica went from being a tender engine into a tank engine.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, one of my videos on my YouTube channel, it's got over 50. My most viewed video has gotten more than 51,000 views.
Cool.
Yeah, 433 likes and 85 comments.
Well, I guess the Amtraks in your country must be popular.
Yeah.
Well, this was actually not an Amtrak video. This was about a flight crash recreation video I did, and for some reason, in the past 8 months, it's gotten more than 50,000 views.
I see.
Daniel, who's the what was Sir Francis Drake supposed to be? The counterpart?
Technically, he wasn't really counterpart to anyone. He was just my own. I just gave him a personality of my own.
Just
Oh,
like what do you base him on? Even though he's the
I didn't really base him on anything.
oh, are you?
Although I might have a slight inspiration from him.
Oh,
who?
Let me think. Have you ever watched a series called The Locomotives of British Railways?
not really, but I
Hang on,
know.
hang on.
a lot
Let me
of-
let me try and find the channel.
Go ahead.
Then it's not. And before you ask, Wolf, no, it's not the one with Sir Ralph and the others.
Oh,
It's a different one.
Yeah.
Let me see. Which channel was it? Let's see. It's here somewhere. Ah, here we are. The channel is TFL Creative Media.
TFL Creative Media.
Yeah. He has a series on that called The Locomotives of British Railways. And one of his engines is a very arrogant N15 called Sir K.
Sir K. Oh, let me guess. He was named after someone famous, like Sir Francis Drake was was named after the man himself.
I guess so. And in real life, Sir K was an actual real N15.
N15. I don't think I've heard of that class before.
You mean
they're
Sir K
but
misjudgment?
That's it, yeah. Let me explain. The N15s were better known as King Arthur's, and they worked on the Southern Railway.
Oh, like Sir Francis Drake.
And don't forget,
Actually, Sir Francis Drake is similar to the N15s, but he's a Lord Nelson, not an
Yeah,
N15.
No, I meant was like he was like when I was just giving an example like when he was talking to Duchess of Atholl in the 7th episode when he said that he was because his name related him to the King Arthur's.
Well, yeah, his design is related to the King Arthur's, so I guess the King Arthurs were cousins.
Yeah, because Sir Francis Drake's class were the Lord Nelsons, and in fact, I don't know if you heard about this or not. I don't know if you heard about this or not, but the real Sir Francis Drake unfortunately got scrapped. Well, there was only one Lord Nelson left, and I think it's number 850 because Sir Francis Drake is number 851.
Yeah, but in my canon, you could say I sort of somehow saved him from scrap.
Like the real like the Duchess of Atholl.
Yep. Also, Sir K was an actual real engine, but I read in a book about railways that in 1960, Sir K was sent for scrap.
Oh, yeah.
I know. But hopefully by then he would have learned sense and not been so arrogant.
Yeah. Although, unfortunately, sorry, go ahead.
Because in the series, Sir K thought that being an express engine meant being on time constantly, and he was proud of the fact that he was a King Arthur. But, of course, this led him to becoming an arrogant little engine.
Like with Duchess of Atholl and Sir Francis Drake at first.
Sort of. But he did often learn from his mistakes, and he was actually rude to another Q1 like Louis. But in the end, he realized his mistake and apologized to that Q1.
Wait, which character was it? What were you talking about?
The Q1 in the series I'm talking about.
Oh, wait, you mean Louis?
No, that was my Q1. I meant a different Q1 in the same series that Sir K is in.
Oh, and what's the Q1's name?
His name was Oliver.
Oh, Oliver, like named after Oliver the Great Western Engine.
Sort of. In the series Locomotives of British Railways, Oliver was kind of a shy Q1, and he was, let's just say, he was built during the Second World War, so he was still a bit traumatized after it.
Oh.
But so you can understand what he might have gone through, because you know that Britain was under threat during that time.
Oh yeah, so that might have what made him an arrogant engine.
Oliver was a
Wait a minute. Is he named after his builder, Oliver Boleyd?
that's the one. Yes. Hang
Oh.
on.
I'm just asking, was he kind of named after his designer?
Yeah.
So yours is Louis Boleyd. It's hard to say. His last name is
Let me think. I think it's pronounced Oliver Bullard.
Bullard.
Oh,
like
that's what I think.
like saying bullet, but without the T.
You could say that. Hang on. I'll send you the link to the channel in the private chat. Then you can give it a view.
I found the channel since I
All
already
right, hang on. I'm going to send it to Eric in the Google chat so he can look at it later.
Okay.
All right.
Then
So
you'll get the idea of the story if you watch the series.
all right, I got it. Oh, speaking of Oliver, he's actually considered to be my most favorite of the Great Western locomotives. I mean, I do like Doug, but I think I like Oliver more, and I'm sure you're wondering why is that?
Well, if you have a reason, let's hear it.
Well, the reason why I like Oliver more is because he has the most inspiring backstory. I mean, he was originally almost going to be scrapped after he got caught when he was trying to escape from the Great Western, but unfortunately, Douglas ended up rescuing him. And also, what I really like is his character development, because when he arrives on Sodor, he's actually complimented a lot by the big engines, and he lets those compliments go to his head, and he becomes really conceited. And this leads to him screwing up big time when he misunderstands the other engines' warnings about trucks when they push him into the turntable well, and then he redeems himself by showing the trucks who's boss after they make fun of him, and he does that by literally ripping Scruffy apart.
But also, there's two versions. The RWS Scruffy was scrapped. Well, in the TV series,
he's still around.
But
That's a thing. Hang on.
That is and that is until Put Upon Percy.
What he means, Eric, is you know how Scruffy was rebuilt in the TV series.
Oh yeah. I see where you're getting at. Yeah, in the Railway series book, Scruffy was just like never seen again because he got broke because he was literally destroyed. But in the TV series, only the midsection of him just broke.
Yeah, but do you remember in Put Upon Percy when you saw his face when they went into the mine?
Oh yeah.
So you can honestly somebody actually made an audio story of what happened to him before.
Oh, Kiefer Adams.
Sorry, what was that, Wolf?
Kiefer Adams. That's the YouTuber.
Oh, he was the one.
He made an audio story about Scruffy after the events when he got torn apart, and just before the events of when Percy pushed him into the mine.
Oh yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, another thing what I really like about Oliver is his model. He's Great Western GWR 1400 class, and do you remember from Thomas I, Edward II, Henry III's NWR Origin series when he was described as an auto tank?
Yeah.
I actually found that to be really interesting because it actually shows that there was auto coaches that could also control the locomotives. Like, for example, that reminded me of the cab cars that we have. Like, if you don't know what cab cars are, they're like passenger coaches with a cab control station in the back of the car that allows the engineers to operate the train from the back.
Cab cars? So it's like the U.S. version of an auto train.
Yeah, exactly. Like with the auto coaches, they have cabs on the those cars, or it's just like the original cab cars, like they got with Amtrak, Metrolink, and Coaster in the U.S.
We actually do have coaches like that for real.
Oh yeah,
and I've actually seen a couple of these 14XX.
Oh yeah, how many of them are still around? I can tell from what I've heard, there were total like 76 of them built.
I can't be sure how many are left, but I think I remember seeing one of them at the Didcot Railway Centre. I might have had a picture of it, but I can't. I'm checking my DA profile now to see if I've got a picture of it.
Oh, I'm actually looking it up. Oh, there were actually a total of in real life. There were a total of 75 that were built, and four of which are still around.
Ah,
Okay. Oh, did you see that one with it's where the character called Beatrice?
Wait, are you talking about the guards van that was on that's on the narrow gauge railway?
No, it's a different one.
he's talking
It's a-
about an audio story by Kiefer Adams.
It's a road
Oh.
train or a trackless train.
Oh,
If you don't know of a trackless train,
oh,
I know.
I found out there's another one, but it's at Anaheim.
oh! Anaheim, California.
Yeah, yeah. One, you remember you have to get to the park, but from the parking lot, you had
Oh,
to go
wait a
on
minute.
that.
Are you talking about Disneyland or something?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the vehicle you had to get to a transport to get from the parking lot to the park.
Oh, wait a minute! I know what you're talking about. The tram.
Yeah, that tram was like I found out the tram was a trackless train.
Oh yeah, that's right, because they run on roads.
Yeah,
I get where you're going at now. I've taken that a lot of times before.
and Daniel, I keep thinking of using one of those type of the Disneyland tram model
Yeah.
from my counterpart to be addressed the road train, and I
Okay.
thought the name for the holiday I call it the holiday tram be
Okay.
Steiner
I see.
because it's a thought of maybe it's a Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah. Hold on
Albert
a second,
Steiner.
guys. I haven't got long now. I have to go shortly.
Yeah, same
All
here.
right,
'cause
so all right. Well, I'm gonna be too. So let me talk about one more thing before you go. I actually wanted to talk about Sir Francis Drake. Because we got talking about Oliver and something like that. So Sir Francis Drake, along with Duchess of Athol, is one of my favorite characters in your series, Daniel. Duchess of Athol is my first favorite, but I'm not sure what position to put Sir Francis Drake in. But he's definitely another one of my favorites.
Well, if that's
Oh.
the case, just be reassure you won't be seen being so rude anymore. Now
Oh,
he's
yeah,
learned-
that old
now
version
that
of
he's
Sir
learned his
Francis-
error.
Yeah, let me be honest. That version of Sir Francis Drake honestly sucks. The current Sir Francis Drake, the more kind-hearted, and friendly one, is miles better.
Yeah.
Well-
Someone's here to see you.
Oh, he's
Oh,
gone.
it's Lolo.
Yep.
Oh, bless him.
that Yorkie is so cute. Oh, speaking of Yorkies, Raj from The Big Bang Theory, one of the characters from The Big Bang Theory, he has a Yorkie dog, and her name is Cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Yeah.
Let me guess. Is it called that because it's the color of cinnamon?
No, I don't think what made him gave that name. I don't know what made him gave that name. And also, one of the funny things he said, one of his house guests, "Well, I wouldn't get too close to her. If I give the right command in German, she'll whip your. If I give the right command in German, she'll whip your face off."
I very much doubt that.
He was just saying that as a joke.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to dash now. I got a few things to do tonight.
Yeah. Well, it was great talking with you guys. Well, that concludes the end of our stream. And you guys out there, take care. And also one more thing before you go, I want to ask, how's spring been going on for you two?
Not too bad.
I'm doing good. Just
Yeah, I'm enjoying a good spring too. And also, one more thing before you guys go. My semester at Southback is almost coming to an end. I've been doing really good in it.
That's good.
Yeah. Although I'm thinking of taking classes there during the summer as well, because my mom and I were actually thinking about that. Yeah.
All right. Well, you take it steady, you two, and I'll catch up with you guys later.
All right. Bye, guys. And all right, guys. Well, we'll see you guys next time I'm in another stream. Bye,
Okay.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right. Bye, you guys. Bye, Daniel.
Bye.
Bye, Wolf.
Bye, Eric. Bye, Wolf.